Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here, and welcome back to another Paradox Music Critique. Today we are going to be tackling Soundwave's Galaxies Away EP. If you saw the last one where we checked out Creo's Octane EP and the last couple before that, you'll know that I made a poll, asked you guys which on the agenda you wanted me to check out, and I was going to do them in the order of whichever was voted for the most. And of course, that leads to now this one being the next one we're doing, because I did a second poll for Octane and this because they tied on the original poll. So now I'm finally checking this out. And yes, Jack, after this one, I will finally be checking out Dark Side of the Internet. I promise. But we have to get through this one first. And this will be my second time checking out Soundwave's music. The first time being when I checked out his album Beginnings. I'm hoping this shows some major improvement from that because that was interesting, to say the least. Anyways, before I get into that, usual YouTube stuff, subscribe, like, leave a comment, let me know if there's somebody whose music you'd like me to check out, leave the artist and the name of the song, EP, album, whatever, or if you're an artist / music producer, you want me to check out your stuff, same thing, just let me know, and I will put it on the list and check it out as soon as I can. I've still got a few things that I need to get through before I've done every current submission / suggestion. So yeah, also, check out my Discord, Patreon, merch, all that stuff, twitch.tv/paradoxmm_ if you want to watch me live. That's pretty much it. Of course, also check out the latest song, whatever it is when this goes up. Don't want to take up too much of your time. You're here for the critique. So let's switch over to that and check out Galaxies Away. All right, we're going to check out the first track, which, funnily enough, is the title track, Galaxies Away. Let's see how this one holds up. That effect was kind of loud. Definitely would turn that down. Okay. Okay. Definitely turn down that, sweeping, whooshing, whatever. Some of that definitely didn't sound right. Yeah, I think you might be hitting some wrong keys there. Or maybe it just sounds weird with the piano. I don't know. The synth pluck, whatever there, sounds good, but it's kind of, in my opinion, overshadowed by the dissonance of the piano. The drums could maybe be a little louder. Also, the fact that it's, I don't like that it's just, constantly, bouncing to the beat there. I mean, that's not the song exactly. But, when it's just, pounding like that. Especially where, you can't see the full artwork because of it. What is it? Okay, I thought there was something, weird with the graphic. But it's just, a really small dot that is more noticeable, when it gets bigger. Yeah, definitely change the piano. And, maybe add, some bass, something more to do with, the chords. Because when you break it down, there's really not much going on here. But what is going on is just, so much that, I don't know, I feel like you could have done more with this. But also, done less with the piano. Because it just, to me, I'm not a fan of it. Okay, I am going to give that a 5. Not the biggest fan of it. I liked the melody. The piano, like, was okay until it just kind of, like, started switching around like that. Like, I'm guessing you were just, like, moving down the piano or, like, around it or whatever. It doesn't work for me. I don't like it very much. I liked the synth, the, like, plucker, whatever the heck you had going on there, the lead synth. I liked that. Drums were good. If you took out the piano or just, like, had the piano as the chords, and again, like, maybe added some bass. I couldn't really hear any bass. Added, like, maybe a pad or, like, a chord saw there or something to fill it out more and, like, just kind of tone down on the dissonance there. Dissonance can be used very effectively in music and can actually sound really good when it's done right. But no, not a huge fan of that one. I'm not a huge fan of Galaxies Away. But, I mean, it's not as... I will say it sounded better than a good amount of tracks from Beginnings. So take that how you will. But let's get to the next one, which is Alone. Which, interesting picture to depict Alone, but okay. Also, did you change your logo again or whatever during this time? Also, why is it like lower resolution than everything else in the video? Whatever, let's listen to it. That kick is very resonant. Wait, is that a snare there then? Or is there 2 kicks? I'm confused. Okay, it's a kick and a snare. Okay, I'm starting to get into it. We've got a build up. Okay. I don't know why did you do that, or just like kind of like starts going in and then like kind of stops in the middle? It's hard to describe. I would turn the kick down a bit there. Or like turn down the attack, maybe. Just a bit. I like how the piano and synth there kind of mixed together. The way that kind of sounded I thought was cool. I like to try and layer a synth or an ARP with a piano sometimes. It has a really cool effect. See, right there. Yeah. Kind of like goes up a bit and then like stops and then continues. Oh, okay. Wow, that was much shorter than I expected. I didn't look at the timestamp or like the length of it. That was better, I'll say. Again, feels like you could have added a few more elements to it. That one little bit with the melody where it's like da 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 da, and it just kind of like drops out for like half a second. Felt really awkward to me personally. Again, I do like how you layered the piano and the synth there at that one part. I always think it has a really cool sound to it when you layer a synth, like a pluck or like a lead synth or something, even an ARP over the piano. It sounds really cool. I would give Alone a like a 6. I think I will give that. It's a step up, not a big step up, but it's a step up already from there. So let's see what this next one, Exodus, sounds like, which looks like you decided to keep the same logo, but instead just changed it to a white logo put it over the album art, but then you also put your name there, which is kind of confusing, but to each their own. Looking at the video, though, compared to the artwork where it's blurred out on there, it just seems slightly awkward because you can't tell what it's supposed to be due to the blur. But I'm supposed to be critiquing the music, so we're going to get on to that. Okay, I was starting to get into it, and then that weird, like, bit there, I'm not the biggest fan of. I do like the bubbles coming up out of the visualizer there. That's cool. So we've had 2 risers already. 3 risers. Yeah, just cut out that weird syncopated part altogether. I would not keep that in. It just doesn't really need to be there. It's not adding much, if anything, to the song. That's what, 4 or 5 risers we're up to? I will say this feels like a more full mix compared to the others so far. See, I don't mind it as much with the synth, but on the piano, it definitely doesn't sound good. Now that I'm paying a little more attention, though, it doesn't sound like there's much bass here either. It sounds like he focused more on the melody than, like, just having some straight chords, like, doing anything underneath. Alright, so that one, I thought we were going upward, and then we went back down a little bit. That one I would place at a 5.5. Again, not terrible. Definitely better than Beginnings, but I feel like you could have definitely done more there. Like, that's just kind of the common theme here I'm noticing, is it's like you've got a good bass song, but like you should really and like I don't know how recent this EP is. Hang on, when did it come out? For all I know, you've learned all this in the last year and like totally changed up your music. I wouldn't know. I haven't checked out your newer music yet, but here I would hope you've like added more to like your normal like composition, because just drums, piano, a synth, those are a good place to start, but you gotta incorporate more into it. You can do some really great music with just those things, but like the way you're doing it, it leaves a lot to be desired. And again, or at least the way you did it with these, to me, it leaves a lot to be desired, and I wish you had done more of these. But again, I'm assuming that this was somewhere along the way you were still figuring things out. You're doing better, but there's still definitely like those growing pains that are showing. Anyways, let's check out this next one, Free. Okay, good start. Okay. Maybe didn't need that. And now it's just sounds upon sounds. Just repeating the same notes. There's a build-up already? Okay, that feels cool, but it feels just kind of awkward when it just kind of happens. Like with nothing else playing. I know fills tend to be like that, but if you like kind of did it as more of like a transition instead of just like a sudden stop and then the next thing. See, what you did with this one is something I used to do like really early on with my music, is I just like build stuff up by just like adding something else and something else and something else, and then just like then try to go into a drop sort of thing. It's really bad. If you go way back on my channel, like 2016, 2017, really like early on, towards the beginning, like you'll find stuff I did like this, which was not good. This is, I would say, better than that, but it has that kind of similarity and structure to me. It's a good idea. I just wouldn't like have done that stuff where it's just like building up the melody and then something repeating the melody on top of that and something repeating the melody on top of that. Like, it's just making more noise when you do that. You need to have something else doing something else with it. Because if it's all just melodic, like, that's all you have. Which sounds really dumb saying that out loud, but you need to add other elements to it, making different sounds that blend with what you already have. That one I would place at, like, I'd give that one a 5.5 as well. We've got this one left to check out. I don't remember if this is the last one. Is it? It is the last one. And this was made earlier than this last one. I'm guessing this was before you switched to your current name, when you're still under Vibes X or whatever, however you pronounce that. Cool effect, though. Okay. I like how this is starting out. Snares may be a little loud. What's that I hear? Stuff that isn't just the same thing repeated and layered on top of it? Holy crap. Not gonna lie, this actually sounds pretty good. What the heck? What the heck, man? This actually sounds pretty good. What? This is actually really good. I like this. I really like this. Oh? I mean, that's fine. I thought we were really going into something there. Also, the fact there isn't piano in this boggles my mind. I really wish you threw, like, some really heavy bass in here to go along with that. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, nasty, distorted bass, but, like, something to better complement it. I mean, I know you've got bass here and it came in later, but, like, something to really give it some more oomph, you know? To really, like, make it just drop and, like, hit really hard. The main synth is really good, in my opinion. Hello. The image down in the corner just kind of popped up. Like I just out of the corner of my eye saw it slide onto screen. So that was interesting, especially that last one. Holy crap, that sounds like a completely different sound. What the heck? That, I would say, is easily the best one. How? I'm just mind blown that that was so, like, different from the others. And it worked so well. I would say structure, a little bit repetitive to me. And I wish there was some more variation at some point in the song. Maybe it just kind of, like, went into a bridge that, like, even if it used the same melody, just, like, changed out the synth for something else. And again, just like when you go and build up that drop, I wish it hit a bit harder. But that was actually pretty decent. That was really good, I would say. I genuinely enjoyed that one. Like, more than I think any of your other songs I've listened to so far. That one, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. I don't remember if I've ranked any of your stuff that high from beginnings. Yeah, that was really good. A good way to end it off. I wish all the other songs were that strong. Again, this is only the second thing I've checked out from you. And again, this was like a year ago. For all I know, your league's better than that. I won't know until I check it out. So I'm maybe going to get around to that sometime. I've got other people I want to do critiques on and other suggestions from people. I know I've got another one from Soundwave that I'm going to check out at some point. I don't remember what it is at the moment, but I told him it's on the list. It's on the list. And of course, next time we are finally going to get around to the second, I believe it's the second part of the Amy Bell trilogy. And Jack's been wanting me to check this out for a while. So next time, Dark Side of the Internet. That's what we're checking out. But in the meantime, tell me, am I right? Am I wrong about these? Would you rank them higher, lower? Let me know in the comments. Also, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you can be notified when the next PMC comes out. Check out the playlist to see the previous PMCs, see how I've grown in this series, and also hopefully getting better at critiquing. Also, just for the heck of it, check it out. See what I think about other music. It's mostly blues, but we've been getting some other suggestions and artists in here, so kind of diversifying the portfolio a bit. Check out all my stuff everywhere. I think I've got my link tree in the description. If I don't, check out other stuff on this channel. I do original music and sometimes just random other stuff. Check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/paradoxmm_. Check out the VOD channel, paradoxmm_stream VODs, archive, something like that. if you want to support me outside of just checking out my stuff, I've got a merch store with some cool designs, in my opinion. I've also got a Patreon. I've got a Discord server. That's pretty much it, I believe, for now. So I hope you have a great day night whenever you sing this, and I will see you next time. Bye.